Happy Pi Day! It is the 14th of March, or when written in month-day format, it is 314, which of course is the 3-digit approximation to pi, everyone's favorite circle constant. In honor of Pi Day, I thought it would be super fun to rate different approximations of pi. Pi is an irrational number, meaning it has infinite numbers of digits after the decimal place, so we can never write it down exactly. We can only approximate it. These ratings are mostly based on my opinion and like the overall vibes of what I think of the approximations. However, I will also be taking into consideration how accurate they are. Let's go. First up, we have 3.14. This one is a classic and of course is what gives us our lovely Pi Day date. Nothing too offensive about this one for me. It's mostly what we use in school and what I think is everybody's like first ever introduction into what pi is. As an approximation, it's off by about 0.051%, so not doing too badly. I will give it a solid 7 out of 10. Next up, we have 22/7, which written as a decimal is about 3.14285. This one is a crime to me. When you were first introduced to pi in primary school, you were definitely taught this as a way to write down pi. And as an approximation, it's not horrible. However, pi's like entire shtick is that it's an irrational number and it cannot be written down as a fraction. So why are we teaching children that here is pi written as a fraction? So confusing. And for this, 4 out of 10. Next up after this, we have 355 divided by 113. Another fraction, but at least a more accurate one. It is correct up to 6 decimal places of pi. It's a very good approximation. And in my opinion, if you are going to introduce pi as a fraction, why not choose this fraction, which at least is more accurate? For me, the accuracy of this approximation does sort of outweigh the fact that it is a fraction and pi is irrational and cannot be written as a fraction. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Next up, we have the number 3. I hate this so much. This is one that people like to write, I think, to just like rage bait mathematicians. It's not a good approximation. It has an error of about 4.5%. Bad. Just bad. 0 out of 10. Next up, we have Leibniz's formula. I love this one, but it also makes me so sad. This formula for pi is so elegant and simple. It's an infinite series, meaning it goes on forever and ever. It has an infinite amount of terms. And you can compute pi by taking 4 times 1 minus a third plus a fifth minus a seventh plus a ninth minus 11th plus a 13th and so on. It's so pretty. However, it takes ages to converge, which means that you need a really large amount of terms in order to get anything sort of like sensible as an approximation to pi. For context, you need over 3.5 million terms to get the same level of accuracy as the 355/113 approximation. So beautiful, yet so useless. A heartbreaking 5 out of 10. And last but not least, we have the creme de la creme of all pi approximations, Ramanujan's formula. This is another infinite series, but it is impressively accurate. With just one term, we get an approximation of pi that is correct up to 8 decimal places. Insane. This is an incredibly impressive formula, and Ramanujan was an incredible mathematician. I have no notes. 10 out of 10. Do you have a favorite approximation of pi, or are you doing anything fun for Pi Day? Let me know below in the comments.